In this recording in our series of pocket operations, we'll take a look at the geometry page and what's available to you. Let's start a new pocket operation by simply clicking on my ribbon, and we'll see that we have 4 different options for geometries. Our first is by actually picking specific faces. I'll just highlight this area, click on a face, and you see that face will be added on over here. Click on another face, and another face will be added. Now, it should be noted that it will machine them in the order that you pick the faces. Next, we have projected chains. By projected chains, we go into creating a geometry. And by the way, we have a separate series of recordings for creating geometries. So I'll go into this briefly. We'll create a geometry. In this type of geometry, I can select a face, and it'll take that face and create a chain geometry around it, even showing where the open edges are and the closed edges are. And I can also use it for a through pockets, such as this one over here, by clicking on the edge and picking up that chain. Next, we have one more option, which is called outside. Outside is for taking the shape of the part itself. And if I take a view, it'll take the actual shape of the outside of the part, compare it to the updated stock that we have at that moment, and machine out the areas of the stock from the outside towards the target itself. Next, we have the option of change without feature recognition. What does that actually mean? Well, these first 3 options all take into consideration the stock by default and also has fixture protection as well. What do you mean by stock? That means it also takes the levels that you've cut them down, and also if in areas that have been machined, and compares them to what still needs to be done. The change without feature recognition works exactly like the protected chains. However, this has absolutely no target fixture or stock. You can add them in manually if you want. Now, there's one more option on this page called floor fillet, but we'll deal with that in a separate recording. For this part, I'd like to use the option of outside to machine the outside of the part. In our next recording, we'll talk about creating an end mill for this part in our toolkit.